Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the red carpet of the 2023 Twin Cities Film Fest. I'm Tiffany Norton, and I'm talking to our director. You just exited the screening for your new film, A Binding Truth. I'm talking to Louise Woehrle, and I've seen the trailer for it. I didn't not get to see the screening. I've got a glimmer of what this project is about, but could you tell me a little bit more about its inception?
Sure. The inception of this film. Do you want me to hold it or no? No. Uh, well, we no, it's okay. Let's see. How did this film begin? It began with an idea from my cousin. I had just finished my previous film, Stalag Luft 3 One Man Story, and it's a feature-length doc that aired on PBS here, and I love that movie. And we were celebrating it and showing it in New York, and she said, "Do you have a next project?" And I said, "Yeah, my executive producer has said, what are we going to do next?" And she said, "I have an idea." And then she shared this story because Katie is in the film. She's married to Dee, the
Oh,
central
excellent.
character. And when she told me that, I said, Katie, that's just a big, big story. And I just got through with a historical World War II film. And these are just a lot of work, as any filmmaker knows, and I'm sure audiences can appreciate. So I kind of thought I got to really think about that. But after thinking about it, my executive producer, Jay Stroman, said, "Do we want to change the world with the stories? If we're going to live with the story for almost 3 years, don't you want to change the world?" And I go, "Well, yeah." Well,
Well,
then,
when you put it like that,
yeah. He goes, "This is the one." So he just jumped in and he kick-started the financing, and then I was able to raise the money in Charlotte and end a story. Like we just were off to the races.
fantastic. And I don't want to give away too
Yeah,
much
sure.
of the plot, but this is you came upon a story that, wow, I mean, it's kind of, you would think it was fiction if it weren't true, right?
Yes.
An unbelievable coincidence existed, and someone associated with you, it sounds like,
Yes.
knew of this connection. Um, how did it become a collaborative effort? Like, what was the next step for really trying to tackle this story?
I think we have to start with the community itself. I am a big believer in collaboration, especially planting the seeds of excitement for a story and the power of this story and how it could maybe affect people. There had already been a 3-part series in the Charlotte Observer that was very well received by the community about Jimmy's story in 2013, and then in 2014 they did another story when Jimmy and Dee met and realized their connection. So the story had already to some degree been told. So our challenge in entering that was, how do we tell the story and have context around where they are now moving forward? So that was the challenge, because some of the story had already happened and we couldn't shoot it in real time. And but that didn't stop us. And I think it all started with the community and them raising money, them getting behind it. It's the first film, to be quite honest, that I did not have to raise the money for. I've never experienced that before.
So it sounds like a story that was just kind of meant to be told.
Yes, it was. Well, my mission statement for Whirligigs Productions, if you don't mind me plugging, but it
No.
is my mission statement, is telling stories that help us to see ourselves and others in new ways, promote healing, and connect us as human beings. And now my short version, because that's too long as a tagline, is shining a light on stories that need to be told.
Oh, fantastic. Well, what a great motto. And I hope in some way we too at the Twin Cities Film Fest try to embody that as well, sharing stories and all of that good stuff.
Well, I can't say enough about Twin Cities Film Festival. From top to bottom, the people that are working here, from Jayton to everyone else, Naomi and all the people I've met, Eric, yourself, Shannon, and others, so professional, so supportive of filmmakers. You just feel included. They're doing so much to promote stories and film, not only in Minnesota, but bringing great films here. So it was, I'd never been in this festival. I've screened but now will definitely submit more. It's just been a timing thing where the St. Paul International Film Festival, Minneapolis, St. Paul, just worked out for when my project was
Of
completed.
course.
But the fact that Jayton heard about this sort of after the fact, you had already picked your schedule. And he said, "Let me see a trailer. What's it about?" He went, "Okay." And he
Yep.
looked, and then, I mean, people just don't do that. And so, but he did.
Yeah.
So
Well, he knew it was good.
well, I thank you. And Yes, there was a great turnout today, and I'm really happy about that.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. Now, I do like to conclude all of my interviews with a fun one,
Okay.
but I didn't get to prep you because
That's
we
all right.
just met. Okay.
I did improv in my early days.
Oh, good, good, good. Oh, yeah, natural. All right. So, if they were to make a movie of your life, who would you like to play you?
Oh my goodness.
See, it's a tough one to improv.
Um,
And it doesn't have to be necessarily looks. Just who can embody you, do you think?
oh boy. I don't I don't know. That is such a tough question.
Maybe you have to play yourself.
Well, I was a former actress, but I don't think so. It has to be someone that doesn't take themselves too seriously, but can be serious, and that likes to have fun. And you know what else? They need to play pickleball.
Okay.
I am a pickleball. Like, that's what's kept me sane.
Shannon and I play pickleball.
Well, let's play.
Let's do it.
Because that's what's kept me sane doing this work. I need a break from the mental because you're thinking about it all the time. And you get out on that court, and ooh, it's about having fun and being competitive, and it's a gas.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. Well, you know what? Think about it. You know what? Next year,
Yeah.
when you're here
Yeah.
screening another project, you can give me an answer to that question.
Sounds good.
I'll give you some time to think about it.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
need a little time to kind of decompress.
Well, thanks so much for stopping by the red carpet. Again, everybody check out Louise Woehrle's new project, A Binding Truth, screening here today at the Twin Cities Film Fest. We'll be back in a little bit.